All right, so I need to talk about my video I did earlier today when I was taking this little mutton chop for a walk earlier, before I took a shower. I didn't shave though, about my pessimism. Look, man, I've said this a million times on Sunday. I'm pessimistic about the short term, without question. Without question. The short term could be 3 to 5 years even. Could be 10, depending on who wins the election. And the reason for that is quite simple. But I'm not pessimistic so much about the stock market per se. I am pessimistic about the economy. But the reason there's two different things is, one, the vast majority of businesses in the U.S., the vast majority, I mean like 90, I was listening to Veronique de Rugy today, who's an economist at Mercatus Center through George Mason University. She was interviewed in the Federalist podcast. And she said something like 99% of all businesses are small. And small businesses really isn't that small. I mean, for less than 500 employees. But of those 99%, 81% are sole proprietors, all right? Now, I'm not a sole proprietor. I'm an LLC, but I'm a one-man LLC. So, while I'm not a sole proprietor, I'm essentially am. I'm just a one-man shop. 81% of the businesses in America, of the 99%, are sole proprietors. They don't get recognized as businesses when it comes to the stimulus package and the CARES Act and all that stuff, by and large, is what Veronique was saying. So because of that, when their businesses go kaput, there's no PPP loans they can get to support them. Which is why the whole thing was insane about that CARES Act part of it anyway, because it's like, wait, how many businesses? Don't even get me started. But anyway, so because of that, a lot of these sole proprietors, all right, and a lot of these guys are part-time too, by the way. But a lot are going to lose their businesses, without question. And a lot of them are going to lose their income. A lot will be late on mortgage payments. A lot will be unable to pay their cars. A lot this, that, and the other. But they're still going to have to buy stuff to consume. They're still going to need to eat. They're still going to need to pay for the electricity. They're still going to need to do the basic stuff. So always there are going to be some companies that do just fine. Always are. And those tend to be the S&P 500 of America. So those will still receive lots and lots of income, lots and lots of consumption. See, because everyone still has to get food. Everyone's still got to get products and services. The issue is the local the deli, he won't, right? The guy doing saloning, she won't. The tattoo guy probably get less. All these guys who are sole proprietors are going to get less and less, to the point that many are going to have to go kaput. And that's going to have a big effect on growth in the economy for sure. Now, it's not going to, I mean, that might not, it'll probably have some effect on the stock market. But the stock market is not the basic economy. The stock market is the Amazon's. Amazon's at 126. I'm not Amazon. Walmart's at 126 today. Had a nice rally because Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, Amazon, for some reason, Target, Costco, they're essential. Well, everybody else is not, which is freaking nuts. But anyway, so those companies are probably going to do just fine. You know, it's going to be more of a dominated society, but bigger firms, which is always scary. But if Trump still gets reelected, regulations, a lot will go away, which means there will be competitors that will rise. It's just going to take a couple of years for them to get the capital they need. And a lot we're going to go kaput who are on the verge of taking out some of these big players, which sucks. So this shutdown really makes the current dominating companies more entrenched, which stinks, because anytime there's an entrenched company or government and there's no competition, they become more entrenched and less nimble, less customer service oriented, whatnot. And that's what's going to happen. And of course, that hurts everybody. And it's going to hurt growth. You know, when there's less of competition, there's less need for focus on growth. But at the end of the day, you know, if Trump wins re-election, we'll get out of this. It's just going to take a couple years. I don't have any, that doesn't make me queasy at all. It's just inherently obvious to me. The sole proprietors, the small business guys, though, they're going to take on the chin because they're non-essential, even though they're absolutely essential for the overall economy. You get rid of the consumer, you're hurting the economy. It doesn't mean you're going to hurt the stock prices of the largest 500 companies. So while I'm pessimistic, I'm not pessimistic on my stocks. I'm just pessimistic on the economy just magically. Look at me, I'm making people happy. I'm the happy man from Happy Land. You know who that was? And he goes out of the bedroom, he slams the door, he opens up again, he goes, I was being sarcastic. And someone said, duh. Look at me, I'm making people happy. I'm the happy man from Happy Land. I'm just gonna pull up a string and the economy's gonna come back. We're all gonna be great. Doesn't work like that. All right, so I'm not that pessimistic in that regard. I'm just in terms of the markets, I'm just pessimistic in the idea that just magically somebody's gonna pull a lever and we're all gonna get back to where we were. It's gonna take a lot of time, many a moon, and a lot of bankruptcies in the interim. I will see you.